What are you doing here? Harley was surprised to see Hossein here. Taking Yan to school, replied Hossein. Yan is coming to St. Paul? Harley looked at Hossein and Yan, unconvinced. Since a few days ago. Hossein said, ready to walk Yan into the school gate. Harley thought for a while and ran in front of Hossein. He grabbed Hossein's wrist and raged. I knew it. My elder brother managed the company for so many years. He must have embezzled lots of money. You were just lying to me about not being able to come up with 2 million. While you are now spending millions to send Yan to St. Paul. I'm telling you, this money belonged to the whole family. Just like the house. We must split it. Or €1. Or what? What can you do about it? Hossein looked at Harley coldly. He was completely disappointed in his relatives and wouldn't give them a cent more. Boy, watch it. I'm your uncle. Harley flinched with Hossein watching him. But he didn't plan to let Hossein walk free. Uncle? Hossein smiled dismissively. Well, please go home and review the legal documents we signed and see if you have the right to anything we own. From now on, do not think you can take a penny from us ever again. The reason why Hossein gave them 2 million so promptly was to draw a line between his relatives and his real family. To get the 2 million, his relatives all signed a document prepared by Mr. Zhang which made it impossible for them to take anything from Hossein's family in the future. That is fraud. I'll go find your mom right away. How dare you hide money from US, cried Harley angrily. Uncle, don't even think about it. I have the right to kill a trespasser. Hossein looked at Harley gloomily. Little brat, how dare. Harley threw a punch at Hossein furiously. With a blank expression, Hossein grabbed Harley's arm and threw Harley over his own shoulder. Harley shouted out in pain. Uncle, if you want to die, welcome to our house. Hossein stared at Harley coldly. Harley opened his eyes wide. As if he didn't know Hossein. The look on Hossein's face had terrified him. Harley was an evolver. Although just by maxing out on primitive geno points, he didn't really do much in Second God's Sanctuary. But he was still an evolver. It was abnormal that Hossein, who hadn't evolved at all, could give him a shoulder throw easily. His nephew suddenly looked like a different person. Hossein suddenly smiled and pulled Harley up. I'm sure my aunt doesn't know about this woman and child. I think I should talk to her, Hossein whispered. While Harley was still shocked by his sudden change. You think my wife will believe you? Harley said madly. That doesn't matter. As long as she believes this. Hossein showed Harley the comlink on his wrist. He turned the video camera on the moment he saw Harley. You. Shocked, Harley reached to grab the comlink. Hossein only moved slightly to make Harley fall again. Uncle, we can negotiate a price. And I can sell you this. Hossein smiled and was about to pull him up again. Harley grinned and suddenly reached to twist Hossein's hand. Ready to break it and seize his comlink. Hossein flipped his hand and held Harley's hand down, making him kneel on the floor and howl like a pig. Uncle, it seems that you have no intention to negotiate. I'll have to show it to my aunt then. Hossein released Harley's hand and turned to leave. Wait. Harley quickly stopped Hossein and gritted his teeth. 10,000. I'll give you 10,000. And you delete it. Hossein turned away. 200,000, or I'll go to my aunt. Okay, said Harley, limping over to take hold of Hossein. Thanks then, cash or bank transfer? Hossein asked with a faint smile. Harley unwillingly transferred 200,000 to Hossein. Well, now can you delete it? Quote, of course I will delete it, but only when I'm in a good mood, Hossein said and walked away. Brat, you lied to me. Harley became furious and raised his fist however. He froze at the sight of Hussein, as his nephew's movements had really left a strong impression. Uncle, I received your money so I will certainly delete it. But I did not say when I will do it. So you'd better keep me in a good mood. Hussein patted Harley on the shoulder and stopped smiling. He whispered, also, do not let me see you in my home again. Otherwise I will kill you. Harley shuddered, and for some reason, he knew Hussein meant it. ***. The brat has become so evil, Harley cursed as Hussein moved away. Ashamed that he was terrified by a boy. Harley was still nervous deep down and changed his mind about going to Hussein's home. After sending Yan to school, Hussein was in a great mood. On his way back, he saw a physical test center and went in, wanting to know his current physical fitness level.